we're gonna be playing I Love You, Colonelsanders. We're gonna seduce the owner of KFC and get moolah. Can I get moolah from marrying a rich person? I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. We shall see. Oh my eyes. Oh my eyes. Okay, wait. The game is so freaking loud on my ears. Maybe I should change my look to like my normal gaming look. We go back to this look. We'll see how degenerate it ends up being, or how funny it ends up being. You sleep softly as the sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Student apartment? Is this supposed to be BTS? The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you wake up now! Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever, definitely. You slept through the year and gave up on the once in a lifetime opportunity to meet Colonelsanders. Game over! Let me get out of here. I give up. Quickest playthrough ever. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that waits you at this prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. What is this name? University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wonder. Who will be there? What will you cook? What will you wear? Time begins to fly by and find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. I think if we daydream, we're gonna end the game again. Oh, it doesn't end. Okay. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities. When you realize you're running late, you grab a biscuit and burst out of the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. This is a bread? Okay. You're in such a hurry, you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out of the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Oh no! You didn't put on any deodorant. Oh no! In game, should the same IRL. Shut up! I showered. No stinky shores here. I know she's stinky. You guys are stinky. Chad is stinky, not me. I'm not stinky at all. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Chores. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? She's pretty. I don't like the bow though. The bow annoys me. I never liked characters that had like big ass bows on their heads or anything. I'm okay if the bow is like behind, but when the bow is like in front, I'm like, why do you have a target on your head? If I wanted to kill you, I would just aim at the bow and like you did. You know? People have bows on their head. Be prepared. You have a target.
I wasn't aiming the sniper at you.
Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It says that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by master chef's parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box. Quicksand? Quicksand? What is wrong with their part? What is wrong with the game? Quicksand? It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But the University of Cooking School Academy for Learners famous 3 day only? I wish that in real life we can only take 3 days for degree. That'll be so good. Pay $1 million and get a degree in 3 days. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatics. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Okay, girl. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk your best friend, change the subject to school gossip. I'll pep talk Miriam. I'll pep talk her. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had a tarot cards read? The lady with a mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. Oh no. I'm sorry. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet. And he told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that car with the fancy looking tower and that other car featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time. You'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk about Miriam, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. If not, at least I have these killer bangs. Bangs? You call these killer bangs? Honey, I don't know who told you it look good. It does not look good. The bang don't look good. And it's not on you. They're killer, just in a different way. Yup. Can you believe I cut them myself? No wonder it looks like that. No wonder it looks so ugly. Yeah, good, Miriam. It looks very good. Definitely looks very good. You can definitely believe it. No wonder it looks like that. I cannot believe it. I'm so thankful that even in game, we are like, definitely the good. Saturate. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashil. Ashley? Ashley? How do I say her name? I think you pronounce it Biatch. We call her by proper name. She's not Biatch. Yeah, it's Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Okay, Sims? Activate. Hello, Ashley. Is it drumstick cutouts on her thighs? Okay, I know they intentionally put it there so you see the cutout on their thigh highs. There's no other reason she needs to have the thigh highs like that. Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken shins? You leave Curse's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact it's Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Why put the effort to make people struggle to spell your name? If anyone here knows what perfections look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Really weird insults. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he sides his hair. No lies, they're rocking glutes. Ahem, Van? You rang. You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning will ever allow people like you to attend as students. That's what Van looks like. It is. This is Van. Guys, this is game bonkers, like actual, like real life look, you know? I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on as professors? You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Nice muscle. Oh my god, he has like an armpit window. No! He has an armpit window. I don't think you'll be allowed in the kitchen looking like that. I don't think so. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh my... Did you just poop? Did you just fart? Oopsie. I think it's broken. What's broken? Your butt? You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I don't love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm curious, so... Are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me or is he kinda cute? No! He's not cute! Don't lie! Miriam, no! He just farted in front of us! You don't call him cute, he's just farting. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand in the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting.
A scruffy looking push takes his place at the podium of the class. Adorable. No, quiet down everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Doggo is a CEO apparently. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What, a cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossoms petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Oppa! Colonel Oppa! It's him! It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan... Colonelsanders interrupts Sparkle. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Oppa! OMG! Colonelsanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonelsanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. Across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty sweat salad. Van! This is you, Van! The one on the right. This is you. It's Van. That Van. That's Van. Van, that's you. His name is Van. That's literally Van. Maybe we should open that window back up before our faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is this with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Chur sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You turn to Colonelsanders standing right in front of you. Colonelsanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonelsanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonelsanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Okay, do we take the handkerchief or do we refuse the handkerchief? Take handkerchief, refuse. Take handkerchief, refuse. I'll take the handkerchief. I'm sweaty. Take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonelsanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it onto your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has its natural scent on it. It smells as the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Wow, this is all in the span of like 1 second. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world, the birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There'll be tears, there'll be blood, there might even be a really adorable tiny food, and on all is said and done, there'll be a battle. You will live your sports and compete in a broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone has had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Do you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Such a handsome student. Oh my gosh, guys, he's so handsome. Clank so handsome. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Did you see a joke? Apparently. Sprinkle walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Why are you sniffing people here? Rude! Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Shut up, you dog. Shut up. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? What should we give the dog? Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken snack. Chicken snack? You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. No! My hand! Doggy drool! And I had the pleasure of having doggy drool the other day. It was not fun. You bribe the teacher? I never bribe anyone. That wasn't a bribe.
I didn't bribe anyone.
Lies, everyone. Why you guys say I bribed him? I didn't bribe him. No chivalry, no bribing here. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treats on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seat, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, sure, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me. If you're interested. Oh no! Oh no, the dilemma. Do we sit next to our best friend, or do we sit next to our crush? Two good options, but which will you choose? I'm sorry to my supposed best friend. If I had a crush, I sit next to my crush. Okay, I'm sorry, yeah. I gossip with you later. I sit next to my crush first. Bye bye.
All around me are familiar.
You move to take your seat by Colonelsanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off seriousness. This makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get a feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. Yeah, it's very off topic suddenly. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz! Yeah, pop quiz! A quiz about me! This is incredibly important, and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B, and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? What is the relation with part A and part B? What the? Extremely! Looking at you, Pop! That's right! 4 is to 3, as chicken is to... feather. Not vision goggles, a slam dunk. Feather? That's right! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Comically oversized fork. A meat tenderizer. A spork! Spork! That's right! What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. No pancakes? Okay, anything? That's right! Is Sprinkles a good boy? No, he's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy. Yes. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy. We're not eating camel meat. That's right. Your total score is perfect score. 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? No, I didn't. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know, yes, man, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. OMG. Oh, I'm blushing. Hot diggity, churros. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Okay, that was quick. That was so quick. One pop quiz, immediately lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking will also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts. I should do more like reading so I can like improve my pronunciation. I'm doing more like visual novels after this. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Oh my god, the nameless student again. Everyone, can I have your attention? It's about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I don't care. We don't care about you. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Oh. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Cannot in this game. But shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be a smell I smell. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but what the rumor is true. It's this! Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled higher, huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Yeah. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him? He looks around. No. His face. Look at that face. Wait, look at that face. I cannot. Van, why that face, Van? You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but he suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smell something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of two gentlemen could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. He realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Oh, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and acts unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Let's go with the second option. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha, how bold to come out and ask. Is an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune, establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. I'm not gonna lie, like KFC right now, the chickens are like so small. I don't know if it's like only in Malaysia or it's like worldwide, but the chickens are getting smaller. It's not fun to eat at KFC anymore. As a kid, I like going to KFC. Nowadays, if I'm desperate and I don't know what to eat, then I go KFC. It's like the last option. Let me try and Google it real quick. Hello KFC, why so small? Look, the thing is like in the hand. It's so small compared to Pepsi. And you compare it to like the Koei thing. Comparison to banana in the Tupperware. Comparison to a KFC bottle. Comparison to a smartphone. Bro is so angry you compare the chicken with everything. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? This semester is only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. It's clearly not gonna give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use ... It's something my great-grandmother taught me. ... Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in a quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. You literally are in the school for like 3 days. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. You alone together for him for the first time. You figure out now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Should I be modest? Wow him with a big idea. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decided to show me you also know a thing about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to show me my secret recipe? And you think you can do better? Oh no, oh no, mistake, rewind, can I rewind? Wrong choice? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden with chili pepper variety. Habanero, Pablo, cayenne, but not some point. You can't just toss new ingredients in my secret recipe and expect to improve it. That has to be about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. No! I made a mistake. No! Doesn't anything go as planned? You better advise that you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You sent to the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, we have to show off our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For the lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on the Colonel Sanders. No, don't be desperate! Honey, don't be desperate! No! We can leave here. Bye. Bye. We end stream here. We end the game here. Hey, Colonel. Will you tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Sure, I'll be parasitic. Oh, he doesn't reject us. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Look at how to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. Clank. Definitely Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of the school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Arp, arp, arp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzz. Did you? I already know you! Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression this is a sign of infection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flames to light up to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, colonelsanders? 6 tartare. Seems easy enough, it's fancy, you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow colonelsanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I think it's mashed potato and gravy. Cause I know how to cook mashed potatoes and gravy. It's pretty easy. Kinda. It's just time consuming to cook mashed potatoes by yourself, like from hand. You go with mashed potatoes. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potato and gravy? I could imagine one without the other. Colonelsanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly look away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does anyone have a crush in colonelsanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Curious's dream. You're supposed to be taking care of a class, so that was the deal, remember? Colonelsander returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, actually, Van. Are we working a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Curious was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, colonelsanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. But see, I have no doubts whatsoever about colonelsanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But colonelsanders, if you ask me, I might be a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Do you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a tire and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
What is this game's comparison sometimes?
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. He's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. As he's really going at you hard, you need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to colonelsanders, hunks of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. I don't care about Miriam. She can handle herself. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen in the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to colonelsanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose colonelsanders and colonelsanders choose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements from contracts to handshakes. I took on Curious as my partner for the activity and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I see you're perfect for each other. Neither you has Curious's natural talent or their loyalty. Being offended by colonelsanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for sprinkles in hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be seen. Darn those cute corgis at his short but sturdy stature. You look down at your second and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you already crushed the boiled potatoes into perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you to the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I just know what to do. Alexander extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy falls down the mound of mashed potato. The result looks spectacular. Granny will be very proud. Alexander holds out the spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all madness and pressure in this world stops. Your eyes lock. This moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig into the utensil, into the mashed potatoes, and lift a heaping sparkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonelsanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sparkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. No! Vincent, do something, do something! Scooping out a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, George. We don't waste food in the broom cooking arena. Common sense, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you better both be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato's face? Van rushes back, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy is pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater salt. Played on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Wow. Okay. You ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite and you will all look on in envy. The entire student rushes and Van Vine swipes the taste of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Oh, he's dead! He's dead! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop wrenches in pain, but then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the crowd. They're emotionless as statues. Nothing happened? He's still alive? Only student dead? Nice. Bruh, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to. We have a ghost as a student now, I guess. Oh well. The class bell rings and disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop enthusiasm for enthusiasm. Okay, that's how you say it. It will appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure. The professor here making enough money. The CEO is like, I need more money. Hello. I just turned into ghost over here. See now you're shaken out by that really annoying student and all his nonsense. Colonelsanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Oh, MG. What? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonelsanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on an entire vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonelsanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonelsanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him. In a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonelsanders? Yes, Curious. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Can we bring back the blood spatter? I will shoot you in the head. I will shoot you. Die. You interrupting. Thank you very much. Every single otome game. There's one stupid ass character interrupting. Oh jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I'll be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm not here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You just killed a guy like, I don't know, 10 conversations ago?
You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him.
We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
The sport monster is here to fight a hero. Huh? What the? I am what? Huh?
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds!
How dare you trap me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack, defend, attack. You decide to go on attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upsets Sport Monster. Sport Monster goes on attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Defend, attack, defend, defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You can only say but endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Sport Monster focuses their smash mind draws in energy from Mother Nature, Mother Earth itself. They go larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Why is this game so obsessed with sports? I don't know. Attack! You decide to go on attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Sport Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on attack once again. Sport Monster uses utilitensile. You take 2 damage for the attack. If you take too much damage, you're not gonna survive the battle. Defend, attack, attack. You decide to go on attack. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Sport Monster is oozing cheese onto the lawn red quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling runnable. Sport Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonelsanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pitch. Pot pie power pitch does 10 damage. Sport Monster is defeated. You save me. And then your Sport Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him. Spare this wretched beast. Forget mercy, we finish him. No one will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack! You're ready, your final attack. You will never survive mine. Sudden death, lone distraction. Sudden death, lone distraction attack. Does 10 damage. Sport Monster is completely vaporized. Colonelsanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Charles. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name seems to be signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding a mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that the final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Fades. The image of Colonelsanders splashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the energy to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonelsanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. No. Oh my god, we're on chickens! We're on chickens, we're flying! You look in day to attempt to process a wild vision you had. Were they memories or premonitions? The blood splatter is still there. Oh, okay, forgot about the blood splatter. I forgot the blood splatter. Should have put a blood splatter on the guy. So this game somehow? Well, they can put it on me then. Move it like over here. Nah, I'm dead. I got killed by this game. Wait, I can put it on my nose. Nosebleed. It's a nosebleed. From how hot Colonelsanders is. It's only just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell about encounter support monster, he launches his story of her own. I know, this might be sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds a little moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talk after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonelsanders. You know that Colonelsanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and it was also the convertible that he himself rode in front of the homecoming parade. Oh. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the project. Okay, language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new ball, like I am with Colonelsanders. You and Colonelsanders, the coolest guy in the school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Aha, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonelsanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great! You have an idea how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why don't you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in there? Let me check to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. It was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. And the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think I'm being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both share interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. Abby would love to know more about new spices. Definitely not supposed to share Colin's secret recipe, besides I only know that one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Fever. Please, please, please! It mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonelsanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonelsanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Make out a fake ingredient. You could think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Your eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfy her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. But if you can ask her to confirm she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom fill the air. It's Colonelsanders. He's arriving at school on a horse. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. Let's stand back and admire his majestic glory, or run to him. Do we run to him or stand back? Stand back. Colonelsanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Would I ever acknowledge that he's being watched? He does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't notice anyone was watching. Don't worry, he's on his way home. You tend to compliment the Colonelsanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that was what I just said. I wish he'd arrive on a giant chicken. I also. I don't think the chicken can stand him sitting on it though. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Or you just get really nervous around people they like. No, this is not healthy! Don't expose me! I mean, they got food poisoning and they were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. He gives you a wink and a smile as to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonelsanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van, are doing something bad. But the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like cultivating recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Oh wow, there, little one. I don't sure you're ready to handle this.
Why do you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. We act immature or act that I'm not interested. Tell them to stop acting immature. You immediately dress the rivals down for the immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the emperor cooking, aren't you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Be the best chef in the world make taste more than culinary skill. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after you encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. He immediately blows Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret.
You know that they haven't been studying the book. They got pop. Pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Papa! We're playing? I don't think you're playing, Papa. We're getting bullied. If you can dig any further, you're interrupted by a rival more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch you bucket of bolts.
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Bzz, bzz.
What do you think you're talking? I never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp.
Womp womp. Not your mother wears a stand mixer. Bzz.
Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonelsanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Actually, Tones has completely changed in that instant. He bats her eye like he's a Colonelsander. Surely he must know that this is ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the Una, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all over town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Oh no! Poor doggy teacher! Poor doggy professor! But I'm here now and I hope to start the class. Rub his pretty dog belly, he loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken! You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream of the Colonelsanders and you miss the most important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, churros, naturally this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit. Do we choose a dog biscuit? Dog biscuit? Let's go dog biscuit. Because the shape is baked and you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. Example of his own culinary talents perhaps, you reach for it when Sprinkles jumps out and bites onto your cooking apron? What kind of monster would steal a dog biscuit? No! I did not mean to do that! I thought you were asking us to taste it! Your apron's left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Can this be the end? Getting between Dawn and his bone probably isn't a great choice. Game over! No! I blame this on Ollie. It was not my choice. It was Ollie who made me choose it. Okay, try again. Do I have to start from the start again? Please say it isn't so. Please say I don't have to start from. Okay, we only start from day 2. Okay, I'm gonna speedrun this. I'm not gonna suffer from this again. How about if you run to him this time? What happens if you run to him? We decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonelsanders are will be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up to the back of his stallion and ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. Surprise the horse and kicking you directly in the face? Now see all cold? You see a vision. Ooh, sure, I'm here to deliver a message. Not this guy. It's important you remember this exactly as I say it. If we forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I've been trapped in the realm beyond. But a prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... You're suddenly awake. Oh jeez. You wake up to my Colonelsanders tending to you. He rouse you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural citizen musk? Compliment the craftsmanship of his hues. Or of horse's hues. Lean in for a kiss. Girl, you're not that creepy. You're not leaning in for a kiss. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's hues. Maybe you shouldn't be running a horse to school. And maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's not that you say he wasn't wrong here. Well, one thing is for sure. That Colonelsanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful hues. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonelsanders disappeared into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Well, at least we know that. Okay. Glass of water or pepper? Let's go for the pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other item. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so natural you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spicy hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip to the universe. My friend, no! This guy again? I need to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man! You come to and find everyone is staring at you. The pepper was the last of its kind and now it's gone forever! No! I ate an extinct pepper! No! You didn't have a deal. I should have paid better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure I'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Lunch today will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. The level of tutoring these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step out and tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in if I have to wipe the table with you two fools before I set my lunch down on it. So be it. I'm not a fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Cures. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. No, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports ring. Or... finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer! Just then a huge light blasts in your face, flashing the word Simon ready. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope this message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was firm under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself.
You had a chicken, you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, if the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at?
Are you sure about that?
Lead your head in the right direction. Tail wag. Come basic steps. Time to elevate your crest. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. That's right. You might never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. You classmate are ready for you. Actually, simply strong and faster than you. You better pick up the pace you want to survive. When you try, you probably told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. That would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? A small town where business are born. The whole of Orion, deep beneath the Pacific. No! Next question. You try to shout out the music, focusing it. Sizzling, bubbling. Silence, sizzling. That's wrong. Don't make me spray bottle. Is this the end? Yep. Game over. No! I was too late. When are we gonna reach the end? You didn't pay attention in class. Shut up! I tried my best. Okay, I'll try this again. 100 degrees Celsius. When it gets to rub my furry belly, let the enticing offer motivate you. Season this chicken before you cook it. But you have an idea. 11 herbs and spices. Tail wagging. Blah blah blah. To elevate. Gratitude. A small town where big dreams are born. Is your shot and you're not gonna miss it. Woo! You should have known and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of sex? Silence. That's right, when it tastes you cooking, you'll be so taken that would be unable to speak. You know this colonelsanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in each of us! He's actually cheering you on! We should be awesome. I said knowing he watches you make you totally forget what you were doing. No! My cat is concerned. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Now all you can think about is colonelsanders. How many spoons of gravy will take a traditional Victorian batting top? No! Get your mind back into the competition! These are cookbook, what a hunk! No! You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on challenge? You're falling behind. Riding together. Walking along the beach. No! There's nothing to do! What is wrong with me? Cookie dough into the stand mixer? Oh no! You might not have any hand, but your results and the good shit needs to be touching dough to know it's properly mixed. That's an easy way and a hard way. You didn't get by far, but you're going to do the easy way. Oh no! No! Oh no! This battle's over! No! Here I am with a completed dish ready to serve chili that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two. On account of Church's injury. So you usually tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. And this white chocolate dome, you see a wide array of delights taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was gonna ask Cherry to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonelsanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me a strong, steady hand. Colonelsanders pours the chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream toways, tender nugget, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonelsanders seems true, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, isn't it? Ashley. Are you? As he places a sauce-covered finger in his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonelsanders and Ashley. Internalize! Your rage burns so intensely when your eyes burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire to Ashley to fall off your face. No! My eyebrows gone! Not to mention your crispy fried brow. You run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside you, a storm rages. It's Colonelsanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're terribly human and an awful person. You tried to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from devastating loss, but from the run-in with that mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can you leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I was always a man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome here, I was born that way. But I walked down a path and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed in observation. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon bow and well-kept beard and assume I forgot it all together. Which is true, but it hasn't always been. Suddenly this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labors, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonelsanders changes focus, you see something ignite him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. A dream to pure, it's honest, it's something a humble man in Chris White so can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! What the heck, Pop? You interrupted by threatening shadowy presence? Spell scarred for the night before you prepare for the worst. It's a spark monster! Gorko, the spark monster, is here to fight a hero. Is an old feeling a little bit deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could still rebelled at you last night. There was Gorko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Gorko? Well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. What do you ask? Colonelsanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Gorko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much chance. Not much. I would feel really guilty about that. So to think about it, I would. I think what you're really saying, can we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we don't really have to fight. It says that I have these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we? Aw. It's when he strikes you and you come up with a quick idea. Chop on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, he devours it in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this monster who stands here today. What? I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was Chihuahua. I was still a student in the school. Until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book? Precisely. Gorko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. You powerful Shivan shouldn't rely on such deep, dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who will keep them true. Sorcery and guild. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Choose. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can imagine what Colonelsanders' house must be like. But it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' house. Ooh, we're inside his house. Damn. His house is bougie. Yeah, he's bougie. It looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonelsanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you ever been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I've always decided to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavor and textures. I'm not sure I nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonelsanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation or keep it a secret just for you? You guys decide whether we should like keep it a secret or like tell him. Vote. Let's just vote real quick. Gonna reveal it? Okay. Let us reveal. Inside as ready as I will be to hear your original cooking with Colonelsanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. Reaching the lunch bag for a special dish you'll be cooking on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonelsanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down the creamy slaw until a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. I feel like this is sus. He's gonna steal our recipe or something. The man's gonna try and steal our recipe. You could offer to make him more, but he's like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in a moment. You realize that now would be a perfect time to do some snooping? Snooping? Around the room are various items you can look at closer at. Each item seems radiant memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the colonel. He had a mustache since he was a kid? What the? Adorable little baby crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonelsanders himself? Sir! What the fuck? People who gone through puberty don't have hair. You haven't even like grown up. You're just born. What? How hair? Or that, or maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Scented candle. A scented candle you pick up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? A piece of wood floating in the sea, in a lake? Summer of 69? Summer of 69. No, it's one of the secret ingredients recipe. It's... Oi! A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in nature. It's actually made of spun silver? Do we open the door or do we click something else first? You open the door to Colonelsanders' closet. You open the closet, girl! What the? And find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off his hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit too big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Honey? You're becoming a stalker slowly. He's a stalker in your behavior. I'm looking any further. You hear Colonelsanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. No!
Aww.
I know you loaned us out, but I must say it looks good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! I forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment and make a move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. You see, do I confess to being a stalker? Or do I tell him I'm cold? I'll just confess and tell the truth. I don't lie. I never lie. I confess. I think I developed feelings for you. What? Confess fast? I thought confess snooping. Not confess you like the person. Okay. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Oh, you take off his jacket and run for the door. But the thought of Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, curious. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. We talk late into night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence! Oh my gosh, this one again. Oh my eyes. You'll wake to a beautiful morning in the Colonelsanders hideaway. You made the right decision on how to respond to Colonelsanders. Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about a new secret ingredient you just learned about. It's some jurisdiction. Isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? It's also interrupted when Colonelsanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mother waters at the sight. Man is cooking illegal chicken. The chicken illegal. It's a simple breakfast I whipped up. It's meticulous. He takes Colonelsanders' food and he takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Sure, let's flatter him. Or do we insult him? Flatter or insult? Do we take him down or do we insult him? I imagine you press insult and you said flatter. No! I'm not clicking insult yet. I'll be nice. I'll flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of your eye as he gazes out at the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? So happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day at school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk about you, but I couldn't find you. You got worried something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date? I think I can believe that. I've been partnering with Clegg. He asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned up to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. I was just interested in spending on some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving. I didn't know machines could go skydiving. I wish I could go skydiving one day. Because skydiving sounds like a pretty fun activity to do. I want to go skydiving and bungee jumping. I haven't done both yet. And the only extreme sport that I have done is go to like sky tracks. Did he just say skydiving as if that's a typical first day to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details for you all night is just too much to bear. And I want a date too, back to Colonelsanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonelsanders obsession. Obsession? The more and more we talk to the best friend, the more and more I don't like this best friend. If being obsessed with Colonelsanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. Duh! When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell for a distance they're picking up Pop, even though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know, he's Pop. What's the swirly? Sounds delicious.
It's great. I'll order you one up right away.
I'll have my swirly with Sprinkles, please. Haha, Sprinkles is a dog and a tree.
You can get your swirly dip too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at school.
True.
There is that horse that Colonelsanders rides to school, but who will dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You get some nerve here suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse?
No, you twisted my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday mixer accident makes you weak in pain. Oh yeah, I forgot. Our hands like smashed up from the mixer. No.
Doesn't look like you can go cooking like that. Might as well give up.
I'll never give up. Never. Colonelsanders arrive just as it appears things are come close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is Emily excited for the final day of school? Sure, how's his hand feeling? I'm sure he'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colin? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe in when it was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What are you doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot to say it was bland. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Churros. I'm more than capable to speak for myself. No!
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel?
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Churros. Annoyed by Colonelsanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slightly you feel from the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you covered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's a book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered in arcane warnings. Cast only in case of an extreme emergency, it says around the corner of the pages. I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonelsanders, it will probably help me focus on the upcoming final exam. That is way too drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Like tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate makers. You've got a memory erasure spell sitting right in front of you, and that's a pretty good excuse to try it out. Cast a forbidden spell. Don't do it after all. Do I do this? Nah, it's okay. We will remember him. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know that I have something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose crunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially if Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. He must be hungry. Read from some old homework to give him as a snack. Let's give him food. Grab some homework from last semester he forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for and gobbles his heel people like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfied like ungraded work. My chores, were you studying something with cinnamon? He ate my homework. The dog actually ate my homework. No. Well, dog ate my homework, I guess. I've been sitting on a lecture series about the art of cake baking. How insightful! The heckler brings out a pointing point. Thank you, Curious, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see. But before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles interrupt away weird sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to stay before after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing. We still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Juan. J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle mid-air as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well that doesn't make a great day. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Then take Jeff and Juan with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep, beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps from his panels and then a long ding stops in his tracks. Oh no, he's broken? No mercy is gonna make me want to eat that Clank. Clank bursts out a completely deep-fried sneaker? Okay. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. We mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. Trademarked? That thing is trademarked? I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay. I'm so mad I could smack your tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How can you embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Your tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke. Even the source of frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone! Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna solo up on Colonelsanders sailing right off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta. Why should there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for the both of us? And what else we want to bring along? If not Pop and Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow. But as for you, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes a tear from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it. Well, you pep talking. Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay. Because you have a better idea on how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to arena early to practice a dish. This is it. The look at you will find a challenge. Test of will, test of courage, test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipe you've been working on. Curtis's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making the dish comes second nature to you and quickly able to get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cramps are interrupted by Colonelsanders. Curtis, what are you doing here? It's still time for the exam. Oh, just take it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. You're like, huh? That's so bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonelsander get into your head, it cost you a cook-off. You said it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but this decision gets stuck to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there was no sound at all. Fess up about your practices. And I'll just confess. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know it was pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. And it'll probably start burning in a second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow! Okay, that looks good. That actually looks good. The best pot pie I've ever tasted. I always loved cooking, country cooking. And I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkle lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is except to cook with everything you got. Step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. He said that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just as they should have pushed you over to the edge of victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonelsanders seems to be harvesting 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original fried chicken. The original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonelsander batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin like the rock and roid. As she scoops her pastry off the tray with lightning speed. Shatter personality spatula. Even Clang gets into it. $5 pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clang learn to speak English? It is the singularity, as was foretold. You mustn't let it happen or the appliance upgrading will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clang and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice he actually has a spellbook out. You're gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You got a spellbook of your own and you're desperate to not see her win another battle. You take this opportunity to win with magic even if it's almost certainly evil magic. No, we're doing it the hard way. We're not casting a spell. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Cause they see that you've chosen to win on your own terms and give you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Churros. May you notice it too. I've always believed in you, Churros, since we were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. You tend to notice that Miriam said, "Are you station cheering for you?" Miriam, what about your dish? If you hear cheering, who's the cooking? Tiny food, short cooking time. I'm already done, so I thought I'd help you out. But that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. No! No! I wish she doesn't know that your lightning ingredient was made up. I wonder where did she get an eye of mute from? The boiling pot exploded, sending Miriam flying backwards. The warring noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spark monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spark monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off. But yeah, how come you're Steve? And I hate to battle. So I say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're middle cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, see, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? See, the sport must notice that you got Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoning me, huh? Yeah, you guess it. Sorta. If you're here, will you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was a little spark pop back in the old country? You grew up. You can tell Spark must have winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably Illuminator. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school. I fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes a hit. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hand turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My chest has been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Curious, you were the chosen one. You will avenge me. You probably miss how my immediate face back out. You turn up to my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My chest has been preparing the entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except in my time, we should be served for because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, Tourist, you may have suffered some setbacks, but not all is lost. Impressed with your fortitude to Colonelsanders that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, I must say. I was really impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your section and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonelsanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy! Colonelsander unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! The time has is the moment that everyone has been waiting for. You must all prepare to present your dishes. I have a student stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. So we're missing some students. Pop? Flying? From off screen you hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hey, I'm flying! It seems like it's coming from that blue closet over there. Miriam, will you mind? In the closet you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down here right now! Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad! It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in the UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks, clanks! Where did that prejudice cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature weird beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somebody must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure it out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Only 3 days, but sure. Wow, 3 whole long days. But after days of work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. Oh my god, that is small. My word, it's so delicate. It's a teeny tiny Narutomaki spy floating in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself. Sprinkle carefully sniffs around the dish before dipping his mouth and letting the tip of his big dog nose dip in the bowl. Sublime. Anyone else would like a taste? No. I don't think I'm gonna eat after you just ate it, but sure. Come on, I'm not one of the dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it by myself. In fact, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a timble's worth of soup. A+, really, do I taste the dish with as much love for it into it as yours? Miriam's overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Curious, for helping me believe in myself. Van you up. Now describe your dish. I made
Any other snowed egg custard in ox-hued urchin shell topped with caviar.
Oh my god, that is fancy. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines for another? Different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit too much, don't you think? That's exactly what I did. A bit too much is my kind of brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkle leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close to on the account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! Professor appears to be having a allergic reaction to this thing. Oh no! I can eat it. I keep poking my tongue. Disqualified. Disqualified. A sunny terrible event. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl of needles made it difficult to eat? Dejected Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? Oh glamour! Don't discount the simplicity.
This isn't the last time you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkle graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, I'm a dog, I need a drink. Get over it. Sometimes help with my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Oh, she fancy. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'll ask her to refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Yeah, I thought we were meant to like taste it. Got toast in your eyes or something?
Rose, I told you, it's a display piece.
Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. I want to be judged on eating. I go to the college of eating school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you're absolutely insistent, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley. Finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. After that, Ashley storms out to rededicate herself to being the best, but it's not without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you heard of me either.
This gets much smaller. I'm teaching myself. You and Colonelsanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. They examine it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a little drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted something so delicious and perfectly balanced. 49, wait, how much? How old is this dog then? 7? Age of a dog for like small breeds, which I assume a corgi is small breed. 48 human years equals 8 years. Wait, 49 dog years. I have a chart right now. Look at this. Calculate dog, male, name of dog, Sprinkles, small breed, 49, less or equal to 25. How much is 25 then? Oh, your dog is 160 in human years? Okay, so it's 25, okay. Oi, the dog is older than this country. Wait, that dog is 227 years old. How did dog survive that long? But it's saying like 49 dog years though. So dog years are like, okay, how much is a dog year? So 1 year for a small dog is 15 years. So 15 times 49 is 735 years. What the? I mean the dog could talk. Yeah, I mean the dog can talk. So it's an immortal dog. We assume it's an immortal dog then. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonelsanders have made a new menu item. The new menu is so expressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. They gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl and they admit you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkle declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as a site of school graduation. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Ow, ow, ow! You knew that Sprinkle was a master chef but also a renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone they committed themselves to writing the roles they did while they were villains. For a moment you actually believe them, not another haunting. No golfs allowed at the graduation. It's clearly written in school bylaws? There's a school bylaws? I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. How amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's a spark monster! He has actually mellowed out. Everyone, the spark monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he has to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Until the end, we never know the name of the student. Maybe things didn't work out for Mary romantically, but he found love in her cooking, and you know he's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor in the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking down the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop! I know you weren't able to complete the last exam except your diploma. You had a mail directly to your father. Very good. It was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, no, I get it. I've got a wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of a chancellor of such and such. Okay. I'm confused by what pop is, but sure. The music and the dance is interrupted by sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Oh, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Mia, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I just began to learn who I really am. Isn't it time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank? You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. So many plot twists. Funny, Colonelsanders arrives. Howdy, class. Oh, wait, okay. Why does he look kinda good? Why does he look kinda good? I hate this game. Why does this game make Colonelsanders look hot? Hey, yo, can you Colonelsanders though? Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. How is it not enough to just give them a bucket chicken? This time it's a full meal. And I get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end! As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonelsanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Truss, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It is truly my lucky day. Will you dance with me? Yes, I would love to! As you glide across the floor, hand in hand with Colonelsanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. I'll be so glad to spend it together with you. 100 franchise? Only then? Only then will you go on a date? Not even like married or anything? Damn. How sweet we'll work together and play together. Colonelsanders stops that in his tracks. Work together? I think this is something I'll need to do by myself. No! He's rejecting us! He's rejecting us! Wait! All that effort and this man rejecting us? Are we not important enough? Apparently! But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time here at school, do you really think running restaurants is best path forward? Wait! Look at how he's looking at us! The man is looking at us like trash! He's looking at us like insects? Oh my gosh! We should not have gone with this man. Pepper leaf, yo, pepper leaf. Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonelsanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh my dear viewers, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. As long as you have me by your side. The end. Well, that's the ending, I guess. That's the ending. That's all. That disappointing it was. Man is like, oh my gosh, I love you, but we're not gonna be business partners. Wow. Wait, he stole our mac and cheese recipe and just like bye. And the coleslaw and our coleslaw too. He stole like 2 of our recipes. How many endings does this game have? So apparently one ending is when you lose the game, like the give up, the game over one scene. The other one was the one we just got. And one more is if you get all the secret recipes and the ingredients. Do I wanna go through and get like the true ending? Well, we're speedrunning this. I'm getting all 3. I'm getting the final ending. Colonelsanders. Yes, curious. I could help, I wonder. Was the final exam team up purely an active strategy, carried by 2 cunning chefs, or was it something more? I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this dosido? Colonelsander extends his hand to you, and you feel a surge of energy jump off the tip of his fingers. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender yet refined, so milk smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk, and dusted it with exotic spices. But do not reach for tongs, a knife, or even a fork. Tonight they reach for you. And Dora hands may tire of dancing. Our feet may tire of dancing. I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together. Colonelsanders, will you not only join me on the dance floor but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner in both life, in both business and in life? You gasp. Could it be? Is he really saying me and you together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. It's not even that my life will be incomplete without you by my side. So what do you say, partner? I say, I love you, Colonelsanders. The for real ending. ... Wow, that was a life-changing 3 days. Overwhelmed by everything that just happened between you and Colonelsanders, you step outside to get some air. The quad is dark and quiet. Too quiet. You start to smell something salty, potatoey, gravy, just as pork monster appears. Hi, Trudy, you had some pretty sweet dance moves back there. Well, thank you. You weren't too shabby yourself. That move you did was pretty cool. You notice? I'm so embarrassed. Anyways, I have something to ask you. You see, life as a potato-like creature is difficult. I have no place to call home other than people's nightmares. Oh, I had no idea. I was wondering if I might be able to go home with you permanently. I don't know, I get the paper in the morning and everything. What do you say? We did it! But also, we're in a dilemma. Do we adopt him or not? Sure, he can make a pet. We'll adopt him. He's adorable. My hero, I'll be forever in your debt. The end. Serious though. It really is this time. It's the end! We got the ending! We got the ending, bitch! I got the ending. Colonelsanders loves us. We fell in love with the KFC guy. Yay!